friendly ghost, innit? Obviously, I took that name as in the ghosts of the children that have died in my country and other third world countries to live through me, speak through me, innit? As in looking for their friends through me, their friends being other people, recognising the pain that they're going through, innit? So
I hear that.
That's where the name come from, innit?
Now, I was watching some of your videos the other day, and I think the message was Free Palestine. Yeah, every video that you do was Free Palestine. Just quickly explain what you mean by Free Palestine, because I mean,
like, Palestine is a country with an indigenous population that has been under threat from Zionist traditions since 1947 to be precise. And the UN obviously have helped divide Palestine into two halves, which the other half is most known to the world as Israel. In my world, it's known as Israel. And obviously, the way I look at it like this is the fact being that they're trying to wipe out an indigenous population that has been there from the beginning of time till now, and they're still killing them for no reason. But they get a little cut on their finger and they show it in the media like the Palestinians have done this. Even though underneath all of that, they've been killing children, been raping children. You've got mothers giving babies to people while they've been raped. You get me? They're having babies out of wedlock, throwing their culture down the drain, obviously killing the people and still constantly killing them. While we're talking right now, people are dying right now, especially in that country. And obviously me being from a part of Asia where we're so far up America's, you know what, that we don't really care about them because we just care about money. But me being me, I wanted my people, my culture, my brothers to understand that the fact being just because we're not from there, just because we're not the same as them, don't mean our blood colour's any different, don't mean that we're any different. They're the same as us. So the innocent children dying there must mean a lot to us more than it should mean to anybody else. And that's us, that's me, that's why I say Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Why? Due to the fact that that's their country, give it back to them. Them Zionists that are trying to take over, and then you go to Israel and they say that the Palestinians done this, Palestinians done that. They've been shooting tear gas into hospitals. Who does that? If you go between the wall of the West Bank, 60 yards between a person and the wall of the West Bank from a house, within them 60 yards equals 10 bullets to the body and 10 bullets to the head. They be shooting disabled children. They've been using illegal bombs. Phosphorus.
So wait,
have you seen phosphorus burn through someone's skin, bro?
Have you seen this like firsthand, or is it just like?
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen things in my country that are not obviously as not as bad. I have seen people die. I've seen people in my family die. I've seen friends die. I've seen little children die in my country of starvation, getting hit by cars. And obviously no one really cares about the third world, and we live here in luxury, so that's why I say Free Palestine, due to the fact that we live basically in heaven and they live in hell.
And what do you think of like the media not broadcasting other people's country? Because for example, Kenya, not Kenya actually, Congo. Congo's going through a revolution as well. Like the army, they're using rape as a weapon of war. If you get me, what do you think of the media not trying to like put that out to us?
Brother, I've seen the media make hell's minions look like angels. I've seen the media do so much crazy things. Even the media in this town, through the events of the death of Somali culture and so on and so forth, the way it ignited fuel in the people's hearts. I've seen in the newspapers today, a few days back in the Sun, saying that black and Asian people shouldn't be allowed to go to the Euro 2012. So I uploaded that picture on Facebook and was like, what's the views? And people going crazy. And that's why I said it. So imagine a paper that's spreading it around the whole UK. Imagine the reaction, you understand? Every action has a reaction. And using rape as a weapon of war. Now the question is, everybody that's locked in, everybody in this room, everybody that's around me, even myself, how would we feel if our mothers left the house and somebody raped her? How would we feel? That's the fact that I'm asking. How would you feel if your sister come home and said, I got raped, from the people that were sworn to protect them? The people that said that we're going to rid the injustice in this world. And the world's crying for peace. You understand? The world's crying for peace. How can you use rape as a weapon of war? That I'm disgusted, bro. I don't even want to talk about that. That's disgusting. How can you do that? How can you say that you're willing to sit here in this country and let somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's sister come home and say, I got raped? Bro, I know in my country, I know boys that get raped, you understand? They rape little boys. In Bangladesh, you see in the coast, thousands, tens of thousands, 20,000 children get washed up every day. And they say, why were they getting washed up? The only reason they were getting washed up, because they're trying to swim to a better place. And that's not their fault, they're just children, you understand? You can't do that. Yeah. That's just injustice to the world, man. That's injustice to yourself, injustice to humanity.
Obviously, we just heard your track, Honor and Pride, and we can see that there's quite a lot of emotion. If you've seen a video, well, I've seen a video, you can tell there's quite a lot of emotion in that track. What's that track mean to you?
I mean, that track was inspired by Mike Righteous, which is like one of my biggest musical inspirations. And he obviously, when he done the track, he came from a POV of freeing his kind of people, but obviously in the ends that he lived in and he lives in today. But obviously the way I done it was to incite that hope in people, to free the people that are in my country and other third world countries that are obviously suffering that kind of torment. So see, this is one of the best pieces of art that I've ever written. And I mean, I worked on it for about 3-4 weeks. I was just working on it, just thinking, you know what, I'm gonna get this track tight. I need to get it tight, because if I don't get it tight, it's not going to be as good as it is. And people saying to me, even the first day I released the video, the first person to actually like the video on YouTube and the first person to comment on Facebook was Mike Righteous himself. He goes, I love it. And he's been hollering me since. He's been like, yeah, he's locking in. And he's obviously hollering at my inbox like, you're cool. And even before that, my other music videos, he always inboxed me saying to me, I love the passion that's burning inside you, so on and so forth. So the Honor and Pride tune is basically about your honor and pride. Stand up for your honor and pride. So what is your honor and pride? My honor is my people. My pride is where I come from, and I'm proud of that. So that's my honor and pride. So I thought other people can relate to it and stand up for what their honor and pride is.
So did you expect it to get the reaction that it did?
I mean, everybody hopes, yeah, this is going to be my breakthrough, so on and so forth. But obviously, I don't look at it in that perspective. I thought, this is my message, and I'm going to give it back to the people. So let them listen in, let them lock in. And the whole team was just so supportive. Everybody else, like the Wolfpack was so supportive. Free Your Style, and even it's just crazy. Even my team, like the fans that have been with me on road, they've just been locking in.
What's the Wolfpack and Free Your Style?
Wolfpack's like the brothers here, the brothers that I grew up with. Yeah. Free Your Style is basically. Storm here, Storm's locked in, shouts out, and obviously Golden from the Wolfpack's here as well, and you got the whole rest of the team. And basically, this is basically, the movement's kind of different. The Wolfpack's the people that I grew up with, and obviously we chose the name Wolfpack being as we're tight as wolves.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a film about Palestine called Valley of the Wolves, and how the Palestinians fight like wolves because they stay tight, they stay together. And that's like us, everywhere we go, you just see us in numbers because we all stay together. Okay, yeah. Shouts out to Wolfpack, Free Your Star, Team Mustafa, Team Luton, and everybody else that's locking in. We does this, yeah. Oh. I get a shiver down my spine, knowing we're stuck in a world full of demons and we're trapped inside. Time flies by, but I pray for the kids that haven't got a lifeline. I'm happy that I got a life like mine. Kids stuck in the dark waiting for the light to shine like stars in the night sky. They didn't forget honor and pride, and I've come so far. You must be mad, this pain burns inside. Feel like an Afghan kid on the field with a gun in his hand, watching the world burn before his eyes. He's like me, freedom I fight for mine. Now it's time to wipe my eyes from the tears that I cry. Do what mum taught me, stand for honor and pride. So dark nights I ride for the freedom, fighting my demons, patiently waiting for Jesus to come and free my people. But then I have a vision of a one-eyed demon standing in front of the holy city. No way are you gonna take this from me. This is my destiny, to fight for my people. So I wait for the end of days, cause I know Isa will free our slaves. That's what I believe. He'll come and break the shackles in our feet, bring back peace to our motherlands and our home countries. We all got problems, but the fact is, everybody's got the world on their shoulders. Atlas, we're the voiceless, but we can be heard if we really try. So stand up and fight for your honor and pride. Cause there's some parts of the world you ain't been. Mothers in Africa that wake up to their dead child screams. Hand on my heart, I fall asleep, and a little girl enters my dream. Tattered clothes, her throat bleeds. She's been screaming. She's telling me Iraq will never be free. So stop rapping on the beat. No, wait, please, I can make a few eyes see. She replies, even when they're lonely, they forgot about my country. So you think they want to hear what you say? You're stuck in a game where even you can't make a change. You say you're not in it for the fame. So when was the last time that you prayed for me? My mummy and daddy got taken away and never came back for me. So let me take you to a place where the birds don't sing and there ain't no melodies. And the chemicals in the bombs are affecting my eyes and I can't see. She shows me her hands, her skin's peeling away and I can see that her heart bleeds. I want to save this child
but she's just the soul of the millions of children that have died in the past week. You might think this is deep, so I wake up and I can't feel my knees. I wake up in cold sweat and I can't feel my knees. Thinking about kids that can't breathe cause an F-16 just made a village home a war zone. Bombs tearing flesh away from the bone, stuck at the 10 feet of rubble and steel, and no one can hear them squeal cause of the size of the stone sitting in the windpipe. Best believe me, this is real, but maybe time will reveal to the blind that deny to see what these little kids feel. But I won't stop till I'm heard, till you cry every other word in this verse. This is a country where there's no need for a hearse. Explosions don't leave enough body remains to be buried in the earth, and when it rains I think the earth cries, cause it's swallowing up so much blood from the children's lives. They stole our pride. This is for the children that died in the wombs of their mother and didn't have a chance to be alive. The same goes for the children of Palestine. Mothers selling their jewelry to feed their children in the night time. They say, why do I try so hard to implement free Palestine in certain people's lives? Cause them children know about honor and pride. So children of the world, you're in my heart to the day that I die. And if I ever go far, don't think I'll forget you and my duas. Cause there was times where you'd walk knee deep in blood in the streets. Times where you'd go hungry for weeks. The things that you do to have your mother back. It's hard watching your mother die from a heart attack. Hospital's been blown up and you can't even hold your father's hand. Cause he was praying when his life was ended by an armor tank. And they kicked you out your house and destroyed all the farmers' land. Now there's no food to eat. Kids crying too much dust in the air, no room to breathe. So scared that they can't speak. I dreamed that they were free. But if it's anything that they taught me, is that we all bleed. And lives like leaves on a tree. The wind blows away the ones that are weak. And we all want to live the hood dream. Big yards, big whips, limousines. And I remember the time the devil stepped in my dream. And I remember the words that I said. I am Caspa, and I represent the souls of the dead. And while I'm rhyming these rhymes that I write, I'll never forget my honor and pride. Yeah, I'll never forget my honor and pride. Okay. Yeah. Heaven sent, they wanna know what I represent. Revolution, intelligence, I go skits like a Vietnam veteran. Caspa, other ghosts need sentencing. I'm like Lucifer and amphetamines. With a tennis line of ketamine, it's evident that I'm leveling. Nobody's veteran, it's blatant that I'm stepping in. And I'm telling them that these are hopeless times, hopeless realms. Climb to the sky with an open mind. No wings, I'm about to guide my flight. Fighting Poseidon and his trident on the darkest night. On waves I ride, looking up to the sky with open eyes. Thinking I started yet. Friday nights on an open mic, hoping I might fight for a future that might be bright. So I ride for the freedom, curse these demons. A burden on me like misplaced semen, but I carried on dreaming, scheming, believing that I can escape this cold world that we live in. And I cry at night about the positions I've been in, and all the innocent children that went missing. And my boy just come out of prison, and I'm thinking all the letters I should have written, but I'm cursed bitten, smitten by the lyrics that are written by a ghost with a vision in the back of my mind. Caspa, I, one of a kind, still optimistic and I even reached my prime. Thinking of the times my boy stepped in white, but he ain't ever done a line. And my mother's been through hell, but she's telling me, Caspa, your life's fine. But life ain't fine, mama, and this life ain't mine. So I say F this cold little life that we live. I got boys that hustle white by the sink. He's Asian, but he's gone pale by the skin, probably because of the darkness within. But we're at a brink where our eyes dry out and we can't blink. And they say I got freedom of speech, but sense to me when I mention Palestine on the beat. So I scream free Iraq and free Kashmir, cause that's what the earth needs. Now Mother Nature's belling me, telling me hop on a melody, cause she don't wanna see another child bleed. But they're so blind that they can't see past their own countries. But if they ever saw what Iraq looked like, your heart would skip a beat. And the child asked me, Caspa, is there any hope left? You can't use words to those that are deaf. But I replied, I rap for the girl that got raped in her bed. Because I am the one that wiped the tears that she shed, while her family lay motionless cause I can't talk to the dead. Poor girl's in a fight where she finds it hard to survive, and the government don't give humanity enough time to revive. And my girl's telling me that I shouldn't write, cause it's hard being real, but baby don't get realer than this life. Because I'm a poet and I know it, so I show it when I flow it. And I wrote it for them to notice that I am no novice, and the demons know this. So when they'll come calling, they'll be stalling, balling, cause they can't change me. Revolution made me, dark dreams of bloodstained history. 1940s, 7 to be precise, when the UN divided Palestine for the Jews to invade and reside. For war crime, killing thousands at a time. When I know it ain't right, imagine the feelings of your parents getting killed for the night. They raped your sisters in the light. She couldn't fight while her arms are tied, but she just cries, wishing she could escape this cruel little life. But this is the world that we're trapped in. But they want to carry on trapping, gun clapping, rapping on the beats about the things that they seen. But we're trapped in society where we ain't free. And believe me, life ain't easy for them poor African kids that you see on your TV, and they show you the plans. But most of these charities are money making scams, and no one cares, that's a fact. And this passion burns in my heart and my body can't relax. This is a constant attack to show that I am more than conscious rap. Cause revolution is the solution for evolution. But I'm from a shitty old town called Luton. But my tribe tries hard, so I stand there and salute them. And the industry won't let me in cause I'm ready to slew them. And this game only gets harder. But I cry the blood from the children of Gaza, Iraq, Afghan and Somalia. Time will carry on passing you, but I'll carry on fighting for you till my soul's in the ark, you know. I cry the blood from the children of Gaza, Iraq, Afghan and Somalia. Time will carry on passing you, but I'll carry on fighting for you till my soul's in the ark, you know. Because I'm up and coming, and I'm never running. Cause I'm up and coming, and I'm never running. I'm up and coming, and I'm never running. Shout out to Team FIS. Yeah, Caspa in the building. Yeah.
JamRock.com. Are you that?